Good morning, baby girl. Are you really going to try to convince me that you didn't stay up until midnight for your birthday? Because if you are, don't waste your breath. I'm already on to you. I'm just teasing you, hun. So, I wanted to be the first person to tell you happy birthday. Did I beat your mom to the punch? Dang it. By 1 minute? Well, I don't mind placing number 2 behind the queen. She's the queen for a reason, after all. I will never stop calling your mom the queen. Unless that means you're okay with me not calling you princess anymore. And that's exactly what I thought, princess. Sorry, let me put my earbuds in. It's probably kinda hard to hear me because I'm actually walking outside and it is a bit windy today. Well, it sounds a little bit quieter because I'm not actually at home. I've momentarily left the city behind in exchange for a much more quaint and quiet place where I can actually, you know, hear myself think. Yeah, it is really nice here. There's something about this neighborhood that made me feel connected to it from the moment that I stepped foot in it. Feels like some sort of fate brought me here, or something along those lines. Enough about me, though. How excited are you for your birthday? What are your plans? Do you feel another year older yet? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ambush you with questions. I just haven't talked to you in a couple days, and that's the longest it's been since we started dating, I think. Ooh, a day full of surprises from the Queen sounds like an absolutely fantastic time. I know you're not huge on surprises, but your mom knows that, and I bet she has a bunch of great stuff lined up for you. I mean, she gave me her seal of approval over FaceTime on Thanksgiving, and we haven't even met in person yet. How am I not supposed to stand? You know what? I bet she has a bomb ass cake ready for you too. Those gingerbread cookies you guys made and sent me on Christmas were A1. So much so that I went out and tried to make some myself, only to come to the sad realization that baking is definitely not my thing. That's enough about me, though. It's your day, and I want to know how you're feeling. Even with the promise of a fantastic day of being spoiled by the Queen, something has to be bothering you pretty badly to just be doing fine. I'm not going to push you to talk about it, but if you feel like you need to, I'm always here to listen. Oh, did I do something wrong? Should I have waited till later to call you? I just thought it would have been cute to call you this early and all coupley and stuff. Really? Out of all people in your life, you want to spend your day of birth with little old me? Well, I'm honored. I think it would be wonderful to spend your special day with you as well. Long distance can be such a pain in the butt. Well, in order to try and take your mind off of that, remember how I told you I had a little present for you before your big one gets there because it takes a little bit longer to ship? Yeah, I contacted the courier and it should be there any minute now, so hopefully that'll cheer you up. Oh, come on. I know you're sad, but maybe you'll like it more than you expect. It's really sweet and, as the company told me, very delicious. Oh, don't worry. Take your time.
So, I hope it doesn't seem like I'm copying you, but the people at Cookies by Design said this was the best they had to offer, and I couldn't resist. Hello to you too, my love. Yeah, I'm here. You didn't think I could miss your first birthday since we got together, did you? Your touch is as soft and gentle as I had imagined it. Yeah, it is a really surreal feeling, isn't it? Although I think maybe we could enjoy this moment a tad better inside because I was not lying about it being windy outside and we cannot let this cookie escape my clutches. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. That was the Queen's idea, actually. Yeah, we may or may not have been collaborating on this whole thing together. I told her that I was coming to see you a couple months ago, and ever since then, we've been planning a day for you together. Turns out we're basically best friends now, and I apologize for the amount of Gen Z lingo I taught her. I may or may not have created a monster. God, you are so pretty. Sorry, believe it or not, as much as you would think this is a big enough surprise, this isn't even it. No, I did not bring Bella with me, although I wish I could have. She's in the careful hands of my roommates, but she told me personally to nuzzle your face for her, and so there you go. So here is your treat, madame. Now, are you ready for your big gift? Good. Fair warning, though, it does involve a little bit of backstory and talking. Hey, I promise it'll be worth it, all right? Plus, if you get bored, you can just focus on eating your cookie. But something tells me that you won't end up getting to that point. So, to start off, I have to apologize to you. Because as I started working with your mom and planning the magnificent day you will be embarking on in a handful of hours, she may or may not have revealed some things to me that are kind of personal that you probably would have preferred to have come out of your mouth instead. Like how you think that I'm the one, and how you've been daydreaming about starting a life together. She even showed me the voicemail. Yeah, that voicemail. Hey, don't hang your head like that. You have to trust me that I wouldn't want to ruin your birthday and that there's going to be a positive outcome to this whole thing. Okay. At that point, obviously, I knew you were in love with me. We had said it to each other multiple times, but I didn't know how serious you were about the relationship. And I don't think it was because we were avoiding the topic. It's just hard to be restricted to a certain amount of interactions in a day, and we like to tell each other everything. So I think it just kind of slipped through the cracks. But yeah, I told your mom that I felt the exact same way. And that got me thinking, I already know that I want to spend the life that I'm living right now with you, so I did some digging. I can only assume that it's because you're so overwhelmed by the situation, and I don't blame you. The only reason I seem even remotely composed is because I practiced this close to 1,000 times. You've overlooked one major thing about me being here that has to do with my work. Exactly. Wednesdays are required office days. No exceptions. I quit. I told you I had done some digging and I got a job here. Full-time, benefits, work from home except for once bi-weekly. Well, not here exactly. It's about a 15-minute drive from here, but yeah. And it also happens to be a 15-minute commute from my new apartment that, as of 8 p.m. today, I have completely moved into. Yeah, I did lie about that part. Bella's getting used to her new surroundings and ready for some belly rubs from you tomorrow. So, I have the apartment under a year-long lease. In a month, you start your last year of college, and I think that gives us the perfect amount of time to get to know each other in a face-to-face context and see if this whole thing translates. And then maybe we can really start a life together. Yeah, your present is me. All of me. Completely. If you'll have me, of course. I'd follow you anywhere too, love. All right, I know this was a lot of information at once, so how about we have another first and get to sleep in your bed? We have to be up at 9 a.m. sharp, and you know that the Queen does not accept tardiness. Oh man, I don't know if I've ever been happier than I am right now. Okay, fine. We can cuddle and watch one episode of Wheel of Fortune, but you have to promise to not get mad at me when I have to drag you out of bed at 8. Okay. Happy birthday, sweetheart.